Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pull it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is has a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
He's on it. Can he get away? And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, good take in a good area. That's tidy. And it's Gullit. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Cancelo. Gullit. Passes short and sharp. Shoots! Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Spread neatly. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Gullit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gets good distance on it. A nice sequence of passes, this. He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Pirlo. For João Cancelo. And it's Pirlo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He shifted it to the flank, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Cancelo. Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ibrahimovic. Kaká. And he's whipped it. Terrific! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Played out to the left flank. Messi. Now Kaká. And it's Gullit. It's Pirlo. Opts for safety. Puyol. And it's Gullit. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kaká. And it's Zanetti. And this is Bullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Bullet. And that is... And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries to pass it, shapes to shoot! He's beaten it, it's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Bullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Pirlo. Now Kaká. Great defending, strong and determined. Some good work on the right flank here. Gets into some space. Bullet defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. This might... Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Takes a shot! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Kaká. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nicely spread. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Driving forward. Well, they've got it again. Bullet. Bullet. João Cancelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, now here's... and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Spread it left. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And Messi! Just 5 minutes remaining now. And the shot's on here. Messi. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Aims beyond the defence.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Keep the ball and you win. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
And this is Messi. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Greece looking to pass their way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Distributed tidily.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that was very necessary.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets, and it's made its way to him. Kaká. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, no joy this time. It's a quick ball upfield. Greece trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's being urged to shoot. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Mavropanos. Greece do have a chance to counter here. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he's forced to go back. Puyol. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Spreads it out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Zanetti. Zanetti goes on a charge down the left. Ibrahimovic. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Greece finding their passes. Well, now here's And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tsimikas. Tsimikas, he's on a run down the left wing. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Kaka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Pirlo. João Cancelo. Van Dijk. It's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Gullit. Pirlo. And it's Cancelo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's in space and looking for options. This looks promising. Big header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Puyol. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. It's Gullit. Puyol. Van Dijk. João Cancelo aims beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And the flag has stayed down. Ball's... He rises! He's missed, but not by that far. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Messi. Oh, what a ball! Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And this is Gullit. Gullit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Looking to play him in. Pirlo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Tsimikas.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Tries a deft little ball. It's Good run that, great timing. Pirlo. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Now it's Bakasetas. And there's green grass ahead of him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pirlo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position. Terrific header! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Greece take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it.
And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. And he's forced to go back.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Pirlo. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's made its way. Can he finish? Off the post. Flashes. It's a mighty effort. He will be livid with himself. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Priol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Gullit. Elmas. Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Gullit dominates aerially so often. That's a good ball out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Ronaldo. Nice sequence of passes, this.
North Macedonia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. That's tidy. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance, surely! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Elmas. Ibrahimovic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Half an hour played now. Back into the middle. Gullit. And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific header! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Certain, searing, and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played out wide. Foot in. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking to play him in. Messi receives it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found the way through. Delivered with swing.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's played into... Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cristiano. He's having a shot! Alioski gets rid without sophistication. Serginho. And here's Ibrahimovic. Elmas.
Ci sarà
Zanetti.
un minuto di recupero.
Pirlo and Puyol, and it's Cancelo, and we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back underway. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Puyol. Van Dijk. Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forward. Gullit.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it, because
it looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Milan really could have done without this. One back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, Ibrahimovic. Now, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Alioski. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. He's having a shot! Crosses it in here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Van Dijk is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Now, can they get him away? Place it in low.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. Lovely bit of skill. Delivers with big header! Oh, quality save! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Pirlo goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's tried one! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And here's Messi. That's very neat. Now it's Hullet. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He can get that clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The final 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. It's a promising position. Alioski goes for a shot! He's having a go!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he spark a counter here? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans.